I trust self. She said she's what? She's ready. We in the building, yo. What's goody? What's goody?
Core froze. Can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me? I can't hear you.
I can hear you, but I can't hear Van.
I can't hear you, bro.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
You can hear me now? You couldn't hear
I
me
can hear
before?
you.
Nah, we can hear you now.
Oh, so that whole time y'all could nobody hear me?
Right,
Nah.
no.
A blooper again.
Right.
I trust Sal. We back in the building, man. Another week. I know y'all heard that part, right?
We did now.
Yeah, I bet. What's goody, everybody? This week we're gonna talk about the transgender secret. Well, it's not a secret. I just something that I feel like is a secret. We're gonna throw in a little bit of Jay-Z and Beyonce. Talking about why they joined up with Tiffany and Company, why everybody beefing with them. And we had a few more things to talk about other than that, but you know what it is. What's good though? How everybody doing? Meek, what's up? How was your week? Cole, how was your week?
So all we good. Well, Meek first, ladies first. My bad, Meek.
Nah, you go. It was cool. I can't complain.
You can't complain.
Nah.
That's it. That's all you can say. You just can't complain. That's it. So
Right,
you
my
tell me
week
the
was
whole week.
cool. I can't
Whole
complain.
week. So your whole week, only thing you can tell me is you can't complain.
Right.
Damn, that's
My week
dope.
was cool.
You're fucking amazing, man. Nah, but
And told.
before we could just jump right into it, man. Only reason I said the transgender secret, like I mean, we ain't gonna play with it too much. It's not a secret. You feel what I'm saying? I'm saying why was it a secret our whole life, and now why is it so? Why is it coming out how it's coming out, and it was just so pushed under the rug back in the day? That's what my thing was. You feel what I'm saying? Like, how you feel about that, Cole? I guess you froze me. How you feel about that, me?
I don't think that it was a secret. I think that now people are being themselves and they're being themselves unapologetically. And I think that that's just basically it in a nutshell. They really don't care what people think about them. Like they love themselves. And then some people, back in the day, it was so shameful because people, families didn't talk about a lot of stuff, and that was like one of the things. Like it was like a whole. I ain't gonna say a sin because people still like feel like it's a sin, but it's like a whole sin out here to do certain things when we ain't gonna talk about like in the Bible how people same sex was together, but that's another story for another day. But yeah.
I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I can't hear him. I can hear you though.
No.
I'm having technical difficulties. Y'all can hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what you was saying? My bad, mate.
No, I just was saying that I just feel like they being themselves unapologetically. That's it. They don't care what people got to say about them. They don't care about other people's opinion.
But why was it? Why was it? Why wasn't it shown on TV or none of that back then?
I mean, that's just like with anything that you have a movement or uh, a rally or anything about. It get noticed as the years go on when people start talking about it more. Word of mouth is everything.
Yeah, but no, I get what you said. But what I'm saying is, it was more of they want people wouldn't even come out and say that they were
Right.
in certain situations. That's what I'm saying now. Like, why wasn't it promoted back then like it is now? It wasn't promoted at all back then, at all. Like, they just keep it real.
Because people are being themselves now. And a lot of people that have
I
this,
get that part. I mean,
uh,
I'm not saying people being themselves. We understand that. I'm just saying, why is it so over to the world? I ain't talking
um,
about actual people. I'm just talking
right.
about us as a
The world is
viewers.
people. Right. That's what I'm saying. The world is people. Like, people are being themselves, literally. Like, people that work in these radio stations, people that work at TV networks, all that. Like it's a whole bunch of background that we didn't know about. But because it was shameful then, and now is not, because people actually talking about it and being comfortable with themselves, so shining light on things that people didn't know about. So that's why I feel like it's like out in the open, because you have people actually touching and talking about it.
But I always thought, I always felt like, well, not always felt, but I always seen gay people. I always can remember gay people. When I used to go to elementary school, when I used to have to walk to school with my aunt, one of her best friends was a transgender. So what I mean, to me, I always felt like it was out in the open and it wasn't hiding. What I mean, unless it was certain people, like certain guys, like certain quote unquote thug gangster dude that was on the DL. But
Right,
other than that, what I mean, I always was, what I mean, had known that it was people that was gay. So
right.
I mean, I kind of feel like now it's a lot more people. What I mean? I don't know the cause behind it. They say that it could be foods. What I mean? Certain people highly raised. What I mean? They saying like you got a lot of food, a lot of soy, create estrogen in boys. What I mean? So I think it's a lot more people than it normally would be. What I mean? Because I do think it's something that you are born with. But I think now, what I mean, it's just a whole lot more people. So I mean, it like far as society go, it is like more. It's not. It's less taboo than it was, I guess, 30, 40 years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it may be a little more of a concerted effort to get people that way, more so than it was all them years ago. You know what I mean? Now it's almost like they use the term non-binary and binary. You know what I mean? To classify themselves, and it's like, yo, like that's still categorizing people. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I mean, I feel like a lot of like the people I know, what I'm saying. I feel like that was who they supposed to be. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? But then it's like some people that mainly guys. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say mainly guys, but I feel like it's a couple guys that I know that probably, what I mean, they wouldn't have been that way had certain things been different in their life. But that ain't really for me to judge. You know what I'm saying? I
It
just
wasn't
feel like
nobody out and open and like that. That's what you basically saying right now. It was out and open. It was no secret. People
no,
wasn't
I
hiding
feel
it. It was just
Yeah, I mean, I always grew up around gay people, so I don't
I mean, I
really,
get, I
yeah,
understand what you grew up. I understand that part. I'm just talking about they wasn't that wasn't the talk of the conversation at a lot of cookouts.
no,
And
it
there's a
wasn't.
lot of gay people. It's a lot of gay people that wasn't telling people they was gay. They was still lying.
All right, you right, but
That,
people still knew
and
they was gay.
you couldn't tell back then. You couldn't say they gay. You can't say that. You couldn't say that. Like they used to get mad, and then they didn't want to be seen as that because they want to be they didn't want to nobody to look at them different. So there's a lot of people that just stayed in the shadow to this day still. That's what I'm saying. Like
Man,
I'm talking about the world. So now I'm bringing ABC. I'm bringing all these channels. I'm bringing Netflix. So it's like every day we watch, it's a little bit of that in it. I'm not against none of it. I'm just saying
right.
like, why was it a secret back then? Like you couldn't even show that on TV. You could barely show a man
Cause
and a woman kissing on TV back then.
back then they was I feel like they was still on the image of religion. You know what I mean? With America being like a Christian place. You know what I'm saying? Like so,
What
people
changed?
would.
Changed though. That didn't change.
Now it has changed though. There's a lot. There's a
What
lot more people
what
that
what
left the
changed?
religion. A lot of
What
people
changed?
don't. What you mean? As far as like
Everything the same, religions and all that. They nothing
no
changed.
religions didn't change, but as far as people accepting religions and stuff like that, and then like Meek said, like you know, it just became more acceptable over time. I think it became
I'm
a
not talking
fad at
about.
one point. I'm gonna be
I'm not.
honest
Talk,
with you.
I'm not. See, I think I don't know if I'm explaining it wrong. I'm talking about. Everybody keeps saying the seven. I get that part. I understand it. I understand whatever the case may be. They had their own situation. They had their own community. They been had that. But what I'm
Right.
saying to y'all, us as in people, like you feel me, like is you have to like it's like I'm forcing this on you. I'm forcing this. I'm gonna bring this up to you, and I wanted to talk about this all in the same situation. I I Lil Nas, right? We'll use
Right.
him for not. I'm not talking about nothing he got going on. We already know what he is. Okay, him and Tony Hawk is selling devil-ish stuff. You feel
Right.
I'm
But they
going with it?
blood. Right.
Listen to what I'm saying.
That's
They taking Tony Hawk blood out of his
yeah.
own
Put it on the
foot
skateboard.
and making the design stuff. Okay, Lil Nas got the sneakers with the blood at the bottom, whatever the case may be. The new sneakers with the blood at the bottom, right? Boom. So that's what I'm saying. It's like what it's whatever they want to present to us. That's cool because it's not cool to me to present nothing devilish. You feel I'm going with it? So now we back to the transgender. So it's like it's what they get to show us and tell us to do and what we could see. Because back then they would have shut us down. They wouldn't even let that shit come across the television station. You feel I'm going with it? So
Right.
that's and like how all this come in the mix of not like you. So what's the difference with the devilish stuff? Like what is that? We opening up to that now too?
I mean, when it comes to the devil thing,
No. We
look,
using
cause
that situation. Like they're just like what they presenting to us. Like okay, bang. Like all right,
so
devilish.
so like, all right, the heavy metal rock and
So
roll
is
that was
Tony Hawk gay?
nah, he not gay,
Oh, so that wouldn't be
but the
No, he's
they
not.
like heavy
right.
metal.
So
No, about what they presenting. I'm not talking about that right now. I'm talking about. That's why I said what
Go
I
get,
said. I said
go get the one out the
sitting
car.
Lil Nas and Tony Hawk. They both fighting over. They mad at Lil Nas because Lil Nas doing the devil stuff, but Tony Hawk it could shoot. He showed you taking blood out. They putting in the paint.
Look,
And they putting the paint. So Lil Nas not at that. So that's what I'm saying. Like
Lil Nas, I don't think people like Lil Nas. I'm
how
just keep it
how
real.
how it
but
how,
that's a thing with artists though. Yeah, I do know that like artists put their blood in their paint. It's like a signature when it comes to art.
I
I'm
no,
don't
not
think
saying that it's
people like
not
Lil
devilish. I'm
Nas.
just saying I'm not saying about Tony Hawk. I'm just saying like it's an art thing. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I ain't saying it's right. I'm just saying it's an art thing.
that never.
Lil Nas, I don't think people like him, dog. They will keep it real. Like he do a lot.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just talking about how they just all right. Fuck it. We're gonna just all right. We're gonna just let this in now. We're gonna let this in now. You feel? That's what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking
Yeah,
about,
it definitely, like I was saying, it definitely been a concerted
personal
effort.
issues. I'm not talking about no personal issues. I'm talking about the people that got to that pay the bills that cut the channel on. I'm talking about them. Like you feel me? Like what's up with that?
I mean, you got
That's what I'm talking.
the same. I guess it's the same thing we wait for the NFL. Like, are they you like Pride Month? Now, every time you got Pride Month, every company got a rainbow in they logo. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they doing something for Pride Month. You know
Money
what I
maker,
mean? Like,
that's what it
yeah,
is.
money maker. You know what I mean? Like the damn Skittles had the only. They had the only rainbow that mattered this month, so they had the all white Skittle packs. Like she definitely is all about the money, like Meek said. Like, all right, that shit is a new money grab. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like over time it has started to been pushed a little more than normal. Like, I ain't
Yeah.
gonna say normal, but then what it used to be. You know what I mean? So
I know some old heads that still won't tell you yes or no. Like
right,
you feel it's not personal. Just
right.
I'd be like, oh, don't you just say it? Like no, that's not. You know what I mean? That's personal. You feel I'm going with it?
Well, like,
That,
what about
that's the same way. Hold on, I can't leave out the guns and none of that other stuff. We're not leaving out nothing.
right?
I'm just talking about what I had sat there and thought about the past couple days. I'm like, damn, why the fuck this shit was a secret back in the day? Why we couldn't? Why when people talk about that with like a bad conversation or that's what I was talking about. I'm like confused. Like what the fuck? Like why you couldn't say you was this or somebody yell at you or they disown you? Like why the fuck did they do that to them back? Because you want to have this situation right now was like fuck it, we're gonna just throw this shit everywhere. It's not no control over it no more. It's everywhere. Like cartoons, it's everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Personal, but it's like what this dude said on the joint I was watching on TikTok. He said you got to teach them about the bees and the bees and the bees and like, it's like basically you got to actually sit down and holler at your kids like, well, this is that. Back then it was just this. Now it's like, all right, now you gotta have an open mind, like with the Boosie shit. Let's bring him in, cool. Like talking about him. Like, wait, they never got a chance to ask him if his son was gay. How would he feel? How would he react? What would he do? That's a fucking big question. They should have asked Boosie. Like, I think they should have asked him that question while they had him right there. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's the question. Like, that's what he got. He got a game manager and stuff like that. So it's like he not against it. He just was just saying like how they present it, just throwing it out there. So it's like now we gotta grab our kids and be like, all right, well, this is what it is. This is this. So it's like the dude. I don't mean to be jumping, but the dude Flamin' Monroe, whatever his name is, I probably saying his name right. He's a comedian, and he was up there and he said, I don't want my son to be gay. He's gay. He's like, I don't want my son to be gay. I want my son to be straight. And it's like confusing though. Like I be confusing the kids. Like, you know what I mean? Not confusing, but it's like what we do. We used to have personal life. We don't have personal life no more. Everything out in the open. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
not to be funny. All right, let's keep it in that same circle, right? And let's go to like sexual people that like sexual toys and things like that. So it's good. It's I watched this show and it's like it's dudes that use dildos with their wife, but they not gay. But it's a guy that use a dildo by himself is gay. So it's like what we doing is that's a personal issue. So that's their personal life. So it's like, all right, that's his business. Behind the closed doors, whatever he doing, he doing. That's not nobody's business but his. You feel me? But and the person I am, I'm just like, yo, like wow, like is that or you know what I mean? Like what is going on? You feel what I'm saying? Like what is going on? I can't hear. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
I'm not trying to like be funny or go against. I'm not against nothing, but it's just like it's a lot on the kids. Like we putting a lot on them. Like we ain't have we had an option to list to go over here or go over here. They don't have no option, cool. How you think I'm right? They don't have an option.
Now they so I feel like they be trying to push. They are pushing they forcing it on kids to say you can like this is acceptable, which it is acceptable far as when you're an adult. You know what I
Fact.
mean? But far as when you're a child, you should just let the child grow up and discover who they want to be. You know what I mean? Like I don't think we should force it on the children. Let them grow up and discover who they want to be. You know what
So
I mean? Like
what about the kids that are saying this is who they is, and you got the parents that say no, you're not, because I don't want you to be this. Then what is that?
I thank you, me, because
that
that's what Boosie was saying. You feel me?
I
That's
don't saying like
that's
then what is that?
that's
that's the parent. I'm talking about the TV. I'm not talking about the parent. That's the parent got to deal with
Well,
that.
I mean, the parent let you watch the TV too. I mean, come on, you gotta.
I mean, so my parents like I go out with my parents. I go out with my kids. I don't really try to let them see people kissing and having sex.
I
You know what
mean,
I
my
mean?
mother didn't either. You had to turn your head, put
Yeah.
the cup over
So
your head. You know what I'm
you know what I
saying? Like
mean.
shit
So
like
it's
that.
like all right, but when you get a certain age, then you discover who you want to be. Now
bro.
I
You
can't
can't
speak for
hide
them
that shit,
parents.
bro.
Charlie,
We can't hide none of that. We can't hide none of that shit we was hiding before, bro. That shit is on all they phones now. So that's like the, you know what I mean? We can't.
You know a lot of rich people don't even let their kids be having their phones and shit. That which is crazy. So you know what I mean? You just gotta buckle down and be on it.
So that's what Boosie was saying. Boosie was saying like Boosie was like how Meek was describing it like I'm still the parent. It's
Right.
still I still got a choice as a parent to teach you and guide you in a way of being my child. So I'm supposed to set the fuck up as a parent and don't acknowledge my child, sit down and talk to my child how you know what I mean, how I want to raise my child.
Right.
It's not cool. That's not cool either though.
I
So
mean
it's
I
like
feel like I would say like I know like as a parent, right, you be having certain expectations for your kids. Like you be wanting them to follow in your footsteps a certain way. You know what I mean?
live the
Like you
life that
know,
you want them to live, not the life that's
right.
intended for them.
But even let's say like you got a daughter, you know, you wanted to marry a good man and have a
Mm.
nice wedding. You know what I mean? Like because man is supposed to be a provider, protector. You know what I mean? So it's like I know for one of my family members, it was hard for her mom to accept that she turned gay. You know what I mean? Because it was damn, like, damn, not my daughter. You know what I'm saying? But now that it's been like a couple years, she's starting to accept it. But I think parents have a vision. You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause you raised them since they were little, so you always thinking like, I gotta do this so they don't turn out this way or that way. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I don't really think it's so much like gay in a sense. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I mean? Like you just want when you want what you think is best for them, and then you want them to follow what you feel like you've been following. You know what I'm saying? So I know me, I would want my sons to be straight. You know what I mean? So I'm just going. I would want my sons to be straight. So
But that doesn't say that you won't love them left if they not. You know what I'm saying?
I
but
mean that don't mean I love them less, but I mean
me,
I
some
can't.
parents do me.
I'm gonna be shocked. I'm gonna be
You said
real.
what?
I would be shocked though. Like damn, what the fuck? I want them to have females. I'm gonna be honest. So I would be shocked though. You know what I mean? But I do want them to have females because that's what I think is not what I think is right. Because right is what makes you happy as a person. But that's what I know. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I come from. So that's the only way I could teach them for real, for real. I
I
can't
bet
teach them the other way.
I got it. I got it now. I got it. This is how I got it right here. Boom. Back in the day, it was some guys that used to be soft. Put the fuck
Hmm.
soft. He thought they was gay. Keep it real. Let's just keep it a buck. I
Right.
ain't be funny. So boom. Let's just go a little. Let's go a little further, right? So for example, back in the they say quote unquote, your college life is your experiment life. You could be A, B, A, all the way to Z.
Right.
You feel me? And so I know some females, I know some males that, you know what I mean? And some went this way, some went that way. But when they got out of school, they went the right way. Whoa, you feel going with it? So it's like, you
back in the day, they had a chance to secretly do it. You feel me? And then, you know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. Now they go this way. But now they're so like, oh, all right. So now if a guy just was confused on how he was raised or confused on which way he was going in life, and that's probably what he gravitated to this way, but then he decided to change and go this way, he's still gonna be quote unquote that same person. You know what I mean? And it's bad. That's what I'm saying. Like it's bad because even with it's bad for the males because they get shot down and they're not gonna never be able to fix it down there. But for the females, you could be whatever you want, like the army. And they get the pass, like, oh,
they feel like the army.
Nah, right now, y'all, let's keep it a buck. Let's just keep it real, like with Boosie, they was killing Boosie up there because you said you could do threesomes and all that other stuff, right? But you against that. That's the same thing. You say you against the same sex, but you dealing with it. So they was confusing him, but he was on point. So they was trying to like grab it. But that's the conversation right there, bro. Like they could be whatever they want to be, and they could be this person, that person, and still be the same female. Why is that though? You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Fuck, right?
You know, we as men, we don't. I mean, that's fantasy. So men be trying to live out their fantasies. Like as men, we don't really care about female to female. I know I don't. Well, all I care about.
You won't be with a man to man. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, oh, I ain't with that shit, but I'm with that. So it's like that's what they were trying to kill Boost. Like you can't be with. How you gonna be with this, but you ain't with that? So it's like you kind of like you choosing a side now. Like you just, all right, I'm cool with that. Cause I like the way it look.
Yeah. I like the way it look. I like the way it make. He like the way it make him feel.
I feel it though, but you feel with the situation is.
Nah, I hear you.
It's that's how it is. It's crazy.
Like it's double everything. It ain't gonna be fair. Double standards. We got double standards out here. It ain't gonna be fair. So I'm with Boosie.
You with Boosie?
I'm with Boosie.
So you with it?
Yeah.
So is that good or bad?
It's my preference.
Is it good or bad?
It depends on who you asking. For me, that's good. But that's my preference.
I'm asking Mr. Difficult. Is it good or bad? Was that a bad situation?
Let's take. Let me tell you. You know, everybody. You know, God is a man and a woman, right? It's androgynous. So it really don't matter. You really both. All boys start out as girls.
Sure do.
It really don't matter for real.
Yeah, coochie fell out.
Basically.
Fell in. You mad hers fell in.
What?
Yours fell the other way. Mine fell that way. Thank you, God. Thank you, God.
Yeah, that nigga crazy. Yeah, y'all fried.
Hey, for real, yo. But I only reason I say that because it was. I know people that live that secret life for a long time, and
right.
I used to be pushing up like, what the fuck? Like they be like, nah, but I was like, be you. You feel what I'm saying? And me being in the situation I was, it was like I was against it for so long. Not against it, but it was just the way I was seeing it was like the flamboyant people, and that was kind of like throwing me off. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like if you be around them motherfuckers that just pointing fingers or they was saying this, saying that. So you trying your best not to even be seen, but then after a while, I was just like, man, these niggas spend that bread.
All that money spending saying that shit don't matter.
Not even say that I was just joking right there, but they some good people like genuinely like Like, you know what I mean? Not saying they different from, you know what I mean, us, but it's. Oh, you want that?
Like, look, it's crazy, right? I remember working at we worked at Dominion, and this gay dude came in for a job. And old girl was like, then we should hire him. And I was like, yeah, like can't discriminate against him. You know what I mean? Because he gay. She like, well, you want your kids around a gay dude? And I'm like, shit. As long as he ain't in the kids,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't,
Right.
you know what I mean? I feel like he would have respect. You know what I mean? We just can't say, oh, he gay, he gonna try to fuck the kids.
But on some real shit, to be on some solid shit, like even just linking up out of town, like on some solid shit, like they don't move like that, like how a lot of people think. It is some motherfuckers out here doing that.
Now that's pedophiles.
But it's
you
it's some out here that just can't help it. They just
right.
Yeah.
Like, they just be like, you like, man, I can't be around that shit. But
it's the same way, right? Like a pedophile.
Yeah. I ain't know that. But see, so it's something that just solid. Like they who they is, but they know how to be them too. Like, I'm not telling you to be nobody different. I mean, just a little respect. You know what I mean? Like, that's just like, if you want me to be in the picture, you can't be looking all crazy. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be funny or disrespect, but
right.
Cross that line, that's where I know you at. But it's something that crossed that line that was just secretly like, yo, I don't want to catch you when you cross the line. When you cross the line, I catch you when you back to regular. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that's how I always lived it. And it just remember respect. Like, and my friends, like my sisters Kiki and Tip, like they really like helped me with that situation, because it was hard for me at first. Because even what I was doing, the dudes I be around, they just so like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? But I had to look past all that. This was my comfort zone. Like, they was holding me down, and they, whatever I asked, they was already on, you know what I mean, Johnny on the spot whenever. They friends and all. You feel what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk about that, because that was the situation where I felt like it was secret back then. It was like shell. You was shelled if you was so called. I mean, that, you feel I'm going with it, and that's why I wanted to really like bring that up, because that's a big topic out here in the world. Because people, we're not having that conversation with people saying like even I could have brought a couple of people, like even male or dude, I mean a girl or female that was that, and we could have had a better conversation. You feel I'm going with it? But some people just don't, you know what I mean? Some people just don't really be beat for that shit. You know what I mean? So as we talk about it, I feel like it'll help other motherfuckers stop acting like that's they scary, or you get a lot of money with them. They get money. I ain't trying to be funny, you know what I mean? And they about their bag, you know what I mean? So it just something I wanted to talk about, and I know people that deal with that, like just scared to come out or scared to say it. Like, be you. That's what I tell people. Be you, and life will be cool. Like, fuck with them up, another fucking thing. You feel me? Like,
right. Man, you know,
real shit.
For us, I think it's just all about growth, for real. Like, once you understand, like, yo, that shit don't got nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? Like, I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? I don't go that way, but that don't mean I'm gonna be disrespectful towards that next person. You know what I mean? I want them to have a fucked up life. You know what I mean? Because they just trying to be happy. You know what I mean? So that shit don't have. Once you get older and you realize, like, you know, but that shit don't matter. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, shit don't matter. You know what I mean? So I think it's all love, for real.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, I salute everybody, all the transgender people. I salute y'all. You know what I mean? And you know, we here behind y'all, we backing y'all. And you know, my platform is whenever y'all want to come talk, and we just have a dialogue. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And, you know, do what we do. So we can move on a little bit. I ain't, you know what I mean? I really wanted to talk about that. You feel what I'm saying? Because I got some friends that, you know what I mean? And that's a big conversation. And I think people need to hear it. You know what I mean? So, I mean, we can move on a little bit to your boy, Jay. How you feel about that? Like how you feel about branding with a bigger brand as a black person?
Well, for one, I'm kind of lost at what the problem. I thought the problem was they had the Basquiat painting.
It was. That's one of them.
Yeah, but I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, what else they supposed to do? Motherfucker wouldn't. A lot of us wouldn't even know about Basquiat if it weren't for Jay rapping about the nigga in the song. So I mean, motherfuckers just like to complain and shit. Dog, be
But
honest, like
you see the chain, 30 million. The diamond, it's like
Beyonce
from
chain.
8. Yeah, it's like from what he says from 18. I think it's a long years ago, like years, like whatever. 18. It's a long time ago they had that joint, but they said the backslash was the painting at first. Now the backslash is because they teaming up with Tiffany and Company. And why won't you team up with a brand that can help us? Like that's a black company. Like what's wrong? What we doing wrong?
Right.
You can't you can't team up with nobody that's not winning.
I would say just take the good out of it, man. You see, it's black love. You know what I mean? Like, just take the good out of it. A black man, black woman loving each other. What was wrong about that? So
No, it's not about that. It's about them teaming up with a company that's white.
he teamed up with the NFL. Them niggas is white. Niggas ain't say shit about that.
They did say something about that. What you mean?
Fucking,
They was mad at that too.
yeah, them niggas, cause them niggas was confused. But they teams like everything he do, you deal with fucking white people. I don't like. That's what I'm saying.
YouTube,
Like,
hey, everything Facebook, YouTube, all this shit.
right. All this shit is right. Like,
we can't lose. We can't go without them getting a percentage of our money. What are you talking about?
This shit is about just being yourself, man, and being happy.
They
Motherfuckers keep talking that white people shit. Like,
they mad Jay-Z just broke into the door of getting diamonds now.
right.
He about to be in a company where he about to sell jewelry.
So I was saying, who mad? Is it black people or is it fucking fake accounts?
About to be,
you know what I mean? Like,
wow, he about to be strapped, bro. Jewelry, bro. That's what
who they mad at? And they mad at Jay because motherfuckers love B. She can't do no wrong.
They mad at both of them.
Oh yeah, that shit just getting weird now. Cause Beyonce, I remember I heard like maybe like last month, couple weeks ago, motherfuckers were saying like, damn, they thought Beyonce was gonna be on some, not no entrepreneurial talk. Well, she an entrepreneur, you know what I mean? Like she come from a business family. So, you know what I mean? She definitely gonna go after what she feel like is whatever. I don't want to say securing the bag, but she an entrepreneur, he an entrepreneur. That's why they married. You know what I mean? Because they know what to do with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they know that them two together, they billionaires. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't see what people is having a hard time. Well, I know why people having a hard time with the look, because they think we supposed to just not never had nothing.
They joining forces with NFL, right? Tiffany and Company, bro. They kids gonna live off that shit forever. Grandkids, generation, they gonna have that shit. That's like having a name like McDonald's and shit like that, bro. Like they about to have a tag like that on their name, bro. Like what the fuck are we talking about, bro?
So that's why it's like, all right, yeah, you got the Carters, they got kids, they got 2 daughters, I got a couple sons. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, young boy, make sure you level up.
I'm leaving you the blueprint.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Young boy, level up. Like, get one of them Carter girls. Get that money.
Go on. I ain't mad at you, call you on the call.
For real, like.
Call on it, like. Call. You gonna put
At some point in time, you gotta change your mind from, fucking motherfuckers just holding me back, or they turning on us to just saying, you know what? Everybody got the same 24 hours in a day. Let me make the most of my day. You know what I'm saying? And let me try to be what I can be.
Right.
So, these motherfuckers out here just be crying over everything. Motherfuckers like to complain and
Man,
cry about shit.
JB, man, like, yo, just keep breaking boundaries for us, man. Keep breaking these doors down for us. Because that's why I said, we not in the mix, we won't never know.
Right.
I want them to get over there.
Yeah, man. Motherfuckers like to be on some bullshit though.
They do, but you know, it's like.
That's
So look, Kanye want to change his name though, right? So why? Why would you change your name? Like, why you want to change your name? What's up, bro?
You want to change his name to what?
Yee.
Yay.
Yeah, Jay or Yee?
Yay.
So it's Jay, Y-E.
Yay. Yay West.
Oh, he want to use his nickname instead.
That's his nickname?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, niggas I call him Yay.
So he want to be like Metal Wall
Like the
Peace.
shoes, like the Yays, his nickname.
Puff changed his name, so Kanye should really change his shit.
But that sounds like some legal shit he's trying to do though. Puffy just changed his performance. I guess you could say that his name's still Sean. Sean.
Hey, me change his name with us. He ain't changed his name with that motherfucker down the line. That's too many checks. Man, fuck you talking about?
No, I'm saying like, what are you doing?
So he gonna change his name like Prince, or he just gonna be Yay, no more West?
He gonna be Metal Wall Peace.
I thought you said Yay West.
Yes.
Yay West.
I don't know. That's one I just said.
Oh, it's just Jay. No, just that by itself. That's it.
Yeah, Yay.
That's it.
Just Yay.
Yeah, that's it.
No last name.
That's it. They said.
So basically, you know what?
Hey man, do it,
bro. What about your mom legacy? Like that name carries like. Guess he said. Fuck
but they were saying like one of his hope is a told him who he just feel like he just want to change. Metal War Peace changed his name right on time.
Right.
Right, I get that, but he got a whole first and last name. This nigga is trying to just do one word, like 2 letters. What is going on? So he get married. What is it going to be? Simone Ye? Like, what the fuck is going to be? That's crazy.
He waiting for the court system to
approve it.
They gotta approve that shit. They ain't gonna approve that shit.
Why would they deny him his name change?
Man, they ain't approving that shit. That ain't a name, bro.
They might approve it. You can name something. You can name your kid whatever the hell you want to name. You can name it A.
Elon Musk named his son some more weird ass shit, like some more dots and shit like that.
A word?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't know how this gonna be with just one, like, no last name. Like,
he could be like Leon, the nigga from the 5 Heartbeats.
He got a last name Robinson.
But he don't go by that shit. When you see him in the movie, he go by Leon.
That's it.
Right, but his legal name is Leon Robertson. Oh.
I mean, saying like all you gotta do is be like, yo, my name, Yay.
Right, but if he try to go through the courts, that means that he's gonna legally have his name changed.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not the same thing.
I don't see no problem with it. They call him Yay anyway. Everybody knows it's him.
Right, but he ain't got no last name. So he get married.
Last name.
How?
You think he want to get married again?
I mean, I don't know what he want to do. Shit, nobody don't know what that man want to do.
That's probably why he want to get rid of that shit.
But he praised his wife.
Yeah, he don't. Why? Let me not start cursing people out. Well, I don't think he really liked that girl. To be honest, he said she tried to put him in a psych ward, yo.
Yeah, she did.
Let's not forget. She tried to throw it to his ass. And look, you know, she her lawyer, right, is Britney Spears' conservative lawyer. Well, Britney Spears' father, conservative-ship lawyer, whatever you say that word.
Oh, well, Britney Spears' father is no longer her, whatever the fuck that's called.
But remember, her lawyer, Kim Kardashian lawyer, is the one that set that whole shit up. So they 3OT Britney Spears, and her dad got all the money.
Oh, that's what he tried to do. Well, I can't with you.
So yeah, so we never know, man. He probably don't want no ties to them at all. Like, I'm just Yay. He said Get Out was about him.
Behind it all that we didn't know.
Yeah, he said Get Out was about him. You know what I mean? So I believe that nigga, dog. For real.
He say that.
He showed it when the movie came out. Oh, I'm
A
gonna find
word.
that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, this shit crazy.
Yeah.
Yo, you cannot make this shit up. Yo. You can't make this shit up.
He got a concert. Look, he got a concert they throwing his. He throwing a concert for his joint. He about to drop his album after this concert, right? So
Mm.
they would let 38,000 people in the concert. You don't gotta be COVID tested, and
Oh, he just said, "Fucking come die to see me. Risk it all."
if was it if you got a negative test, you still could come.
You mean a positive test?
Or what? Yeah, positive you still come. Well, yeah, that's what this basically said. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's absolutely fucking crazy.
So basically, just an open concert.
These people were amaze balls, okay? Because this is crazy. I don't know what's going on.
Well, I don't know. Them Kardashian women is some witches. I don't fuck with them.
Said, bitch, I'm taking all your shit. We about to. What you said? 305 his ass.
Yeah, 302. You try to get him out the
302.
way.
Try to get him out the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I mean, him and Drake beefing. So I think Drake waited for him to drop so he could drop. But you know, he gave his. All right, look, Kanye gave his address, Drake address out, and everybody was mad saying he gave his address out. But what they were saying was everybody know where Drake stay at, so that didn't even fucking matter.
Right.
Address out. He got the fucking biggest house in Canada. Like you can't miss that shit. And that shit up so weird type shit. Like, come on, bro. Like. That people mad at that, talking about he shouldn't have did that. He crossed the line. What line he crossed?
Oh, because he gave out an actual physical address versus somebody actually saying, "Oh, that's Drake house right there."
Right. I'm about to tell you, we beefing. Fuck it.
You can look his address up. You can find his address. His address is public.
It's public record.
Yes, everybody's address public record.
Yeah, right. He gave the address out like niggas gonna be able to get in there with the security.
You're gonna be able to get around that shit.
My address is not public record. I got my shit blocked.
They can find it. Somebody can find it.
Somebody gonna
I'm pretty sure you probably can. You pay that whatever that fine is, but that shit ain't no public record.
Somebody can find it.
It's just short as a look. So the COVID in New York, you gotta have. They say you gotta have a card to move around New York. In LA.
You got what?
You gotta have that medical card. I mean, a COVID card to move around in New York and LA now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They say it's the shortest of cab drivers in New York right now.
Mm.
People need to get out of New York anyway.
That's crazy right there.
You know, it's crazy. We got all this land out here in the world, bro. People be stuck in these fucking major cities.
But that's what it for.
Well, there's really no jobs out here where there's nothing that.
You can generate whatever, but it takes time. Cool.
Right.
It do take time.
Come from somewhere.
Take a line to pick up. Look how long it take a line to pick up. When Atlanta picked up, it picked up though, right?
I said Atlanta been popping.
Nah, not back in the day. It wasn't like that.
Atlanta was popping in the 90s.
That's what it
was.
Towards the end. Towards the end.
The mid 90s.
Mid 90s towards the end.
Early 90s. It's 20. That's 30 something. That's 30 years ago. Atlanta been popping.
But what I'm saying is, it took time for Atlanta to pop, though, bro. They ain't just pop, bro.
All right.
Like, you're not going to just go and move this place and be like, hey, we out here. I moved here, ain't nobody out here, and then start building shit. Like,
if the right people get to the right places, then it won't. I don't think it'll be that.
And that is a true fact. That is a true fact.
But they stick in certain places, you know what I mean, to force motherfuckers there. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
They say, so look, I was looking at something Leslie Brown, right? He said, they said when you walk in the room, tell your sexual orientation, like if you gay, straight, male, whatever. You know what I mean? And I'm like, man, that shit ain't true. So DJ Envy looked it up. He seen it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you could walk in the room and they could tell what you is, your preference of your sexual orientation. This shit is out here getting crazy. Like, this shit is it's getting wild. Like, what the fuck going on? Like, So one motherfucker ain't. One if he just was thinking to be gay, and
Wait, what he say?
Yeah, right.
What
That's
he
fucking
say?
crazy.
hey,
He
cool.
said, "Yo, he said they said you can tell if a person gay." I think that's some female shit because I can't. I mean, I can
No,
tell
no,
certain people,
Nah, I think
but
people
it's
the
do
females
that.
computer.
can tell.
It's a computer. It's not us. It's
Oh,
the computer could tell. Do your eyes? They can tell who
If
what
you
you
gay,
your sexual orientation. Yes, he looked it up.
yeah, that's crazy.
what?
Research.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
It's crazy, right? So that's why I was saying the call. Like one,
I'm like, it's a defect.
look,
I'm sorry. You
hey,
can't prove that shit, right?
yeah,
hey, look, me. One somebody. This is why I said. One somebody came in the room. They was just thinking about some gay shit. Nigga, you gay right now? They're going, he's gay. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
And it
Like
wasn't even that he was really like gay. It was just like something that he lied, so he just can't get the shot. Like, I can't believe I just saw that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now this computer be like, you're gay. Like, what the fuck?
it's getting crazy out here, yo. It's
Yeah, that's
getting.
crazy.
But
yeah,
let's. I kind of like started a little class joint about other people's speech and stuff like that. I ain't really listened to the full lesson yet from last night. But like they were just talking about like he said this thing. How can you motivate an unmotivated person? How can you? You know? That's what
I
I'm about.
mean,
Well, me, I just like kind of like whatever I gotta do, like whether it's business wise or whatever I gotta do during the day. Like I kind of call up, maybe it's like 5 or 6 people. I probably call like every day, literally, or send a text to every day, and I just probably say like something encouraging, like, "Hey, I'm doing such 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 such. What you got going on today?" That's what I do, to encourage the next person. People just different. I'm like, "Oh, hey, you want to go for a walk?" You know what I'm saying? Get out the house, shit like that. That's me.
What about you, Cole?
well, I about to say, I don't think you can encourage nobody that's unmotivated.
But you
No, I mean, I don't think you can motivate nobody. You can encourage them, but I don't think you can do it. They gotta motivate themselves.
Mm.
and that
And
and
honestly,
that's basically what they were
I
saying.
don't, I don't, I don't agree with that.
No. What he was saying was basically not both of y'all. He put both. It's like he got both of y'all drinks. What you said was right, and what Core said was right. Because at the end of the day, if the person he only could push, you only could push yourself. The only thing you could do is
right,
what Meek said with them words and encouragement, and he said
That
well,
shit go a long way, man.
he tried to find a way of where your happiness or where your happiness at or not your happiness. I'm saying it wrong. Where the problem at? What's the issue? Let's get to the issue. If we get to the issue, then we probably could work some arrangements down and do how Meek say. Now I'm encouraging you. I'm gonna bring you up, but of course, it's both of them is right though. Like if you're not you can it's hard to motivate somebody. You can get an
Sometimes you
art.
can motivate somebody else, but you don't have no motivation.
You right, that's true. But I'm just saying what Core said is both of y'all drinks was right though. Like y'all not both of y'all not wrong. Y'all both right though. Because that's basically what it is. Because some people would just be needing what you said, make that push. And some
Hmm.
people be like it just be gone. And it's more of you just talking to them. That should be deeper than that. So it'd be like more of what they gotta shake and try to get off of. You feel going with it?
hmm,
That's like that's a good thing. You can do on another joint. Like that. You feel what I'm saying?
I
Hmm.
mean, like if you call if somebody don't want to do something, I'm not saying, let's say you calling them and you trying to get them encouragement, but they don't want to hear that shit. You know what I mean? Like they could blow that shit off until they ready. You know what I mean?
I
Like
mean,
so
yeah,
that's
but
why I say,
I think encouragement and motivation is kind of two different things. It can be one and the same, but I think in that sense, I think it'll be two different things.
right,
My best friend, for example. All right, I'm gonna give y'all D-Rock, my best friend. Prime example. Only thing he gotta do is leave North. But he don't want to leave because I don't know. I'm motivating him. I can push him.
Shit, use my father.
But and you feel what I'm saying, me? It's like
Right.
that. What the fuck is holding you back here? Like you feel what I'm saying? Like you don't want to better yourself. You don't want to change. But
right,
if he found a goodness again, like he keep finding these good places, and what I do is instead of me just like what me said, I don't come at him no more. Like cool, look, I was like, you like fuck that shit. Then I came to Meek like fuck. I use Meek advice. So I'm like, yo, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna motivate you there now. You feel me? Going with it? Cause you only just stay in the form where I can just go ahead.
Right.
Kick
Wherever
it.
you comfortable at.
All right, boom. So I'm kicking you. What you do today? Did you get up? Did you go for a job? Then boom, 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 boom. Now we found the job, $27 an hour. Bang, boom, bang. I can't complain.
Right, because sometimes they don't know, they don't have that strength. They need that extra
Let's win now. But it took then in 6 months, almost a year, just to wake the fuck up. You feel me? Like, but in that 6 months to a year, I'm going with you. So I'm like, motherfucker, you one of us gotta catch up, nigga. We both can't in place, motherfucker. When I went to see him, I'm sitting there like, bro, you gotta get up, bro. Like, I don't know what the fuck you doing, but you gotta wake the fuck up. We sat out, had dinner, had lunch and shit, me, him, and B. And you know, it was so they had put like a bad video out of it. So I turned around and posted that video of my brother. You feel what I'm saying? Like let's let this go viral. Like, yeah, I ain't know. You feel what I'm going with it is and it was like I had people, vice versa, I had people giving me mad advice. But it's like I was hearing it, but I couldn't do nothing with it. You feel what I was telling him? I couldn't do nothing with it. So it's like the only thing I did different was me motivate myself. And once I motivated myself, I was able to jump that leap of what the fuck going on with you. You feel going with it, and that's what. That's why I say both of y'all right, because sometimes you just gotta let a motherfucker be. Like, just go ahead, bro. You gonna crash, you gonna crash. You gonna do it right, you gonna do it right. I gotta let you do you. You know what I mean? That's the bridge, man.
Come back to it and regroup and come back to it again.
Exactly. You're right. You definitely.
You ain't gotta beat the shit out of them and beat it in their head, but just let them know that you still there. Like, this door ain't closed for you. Like, I'm here to support you.
I want up there to
get this shit out together.
Look, me, he ran. We walking downstairs to go to North Carolina. I turned around, this nigga done ran that way. I'm like, yo, you serious? I was about to chase him. I said, man, I ain't got time for all this shit, bro. I'm good, bro.
Right.
He called me a couple of days like, I was just ready to go. I said, oh, here we go with this shit. Like, but you know, but he got it together. You know what I mean? That's my brother. I love him. He got it together. But you know what I mean? That's what I said is both of y'all was right on that one. That's
I got a friend that I'm working on right now.
Yeah, that's
my right hand. Used to be right down here with me. I gotta motivate her. I try to give her encouragement, all of that shit.
Stay on that little road, which I was saying, like it's a difference between a role model and an enrollment model. You feel what I'm saying? A role model, right? A role model is a difference between a role model and an enrollment model. So a role model is a person from basically you could watch and you know what I mean. He basically showing you from a distance. That's like a role model, like Michael Jordan. Magic, you know what I mean? Them like
your role model could be right there in your goddamn house. Shit.
No,
the person that you look up to, that's who your role model is.
No, I'm explaining. I'm just trying to explain to you the difference real fast before you go. I'm just saying, like this how they explained it. Like that's what a role model is, somebody you can see watch. You feel what I'm saying? A enrollment model is somebody basically there to counteract with your ways of basically showing you, not basically. I mean, watching. You're not watching. You basically interacting with these people. You know what I mean? Like, and that's why I kind of like locked into them. Like, just hearing little things like that. I never heard of that before. Enrollment model. Like, I'm like, damn. I know people like that. My coach was like that. He was more interact with us. Like, that's why he doing so good with his school. They doing it. They doing Coach White. They doing their thing up there. You feel what I'm saying? And that's what it was like. That's who he was. He was an enrollment model. He wasn't just a person that would just, you know what I mean? Hey, I keep moving. Like, he was interacting with us. You feel what I'm saying? Like you were saying, me, like people, like, in your house could be a role model, things like that. You know what I mean? But I was just trying to explain to you how they explain the situation, because I didn't know that was even a fucking word you could use like that. You know what I mean? So
I'm over here at Google, like, enrollment model.
It's tough. I mean, it's black, and the guy was saying he started making. I think he made like 2,500 first speaking arrangement at 10 years old. Like,
Les Brown,
his son, the young, he the youngest one. You feel what I'm saying? Les Brown said he made 250. Like, speaking of 250, talking. I want right. He said, you go Google me. I went right to Google it. He said, you can sign up. I signed up last night. Hey, Corey signed the hell up last night. Oh, no, I ain't playing with this shit right here. This shit right here is crazy, man. Like, but it just like, that's what, like, fucking with Craig and them, like, people like that, like, they be on me, like, yo, like, you know what I mean? Like, we had a conversation, like, yo, do your research, like, yo, like, give us something that, no, you feel going, like, stop giving us what everybody else giving us, you feel going? And that's why I was like, shit, I gotta better myself, so let me see if I can get better speaking. I mean, this should work out for everybody, you know what I mean? We get class, I mean, ain't like I'm selfish. Y'all can do the same rotation. What I do is get, you know what I mean? We can talk about that.
Yeah. Did we talk about the crate challenge last week?
Nah, we can talk about it today. That shit retarded, bro.
Yeah, that shit is insane. I thought the motherfucking girl died. They said she didn't die, but she got fucked. Dodgy nigga break his leg.
It's crazy because they said the crate challenge, whatever. But we used to do like play with the crates and shit like that when we was younger. But you gotta understand, we kids run up and down the crates. Y'all grown adults.
We used to slide down the hill, the grass, and we
played. Like
we didn't do none of that.
I don't know what's going on in the world.
Yeah. So it's crazy. I seen somebody put a post up. It said something about the crate challenge is I don't want to say a ritual, but they try to say like something about the crate challenge and the pyramids, the mason, you know, the pyramids to masonry. You know what I mean? But it's like it is a pyramid. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see it being symbolic to masonry. But it's like, where the fuck did this shit come from, though, dog? Like,
where they get all these crates from?
Huh? Yeah, like, where the fuck they getting all these fucking crates from,
yo,
bro?
I ain't seen crates in years.
That shit gotta be a distraction, yo.
No, Amazon got crates $7.98, bro. I posted on my page, bro.
Walmart got crates too, $6.83 or some shit like that.
I was like, damn, y'all paying this for these joints?
It gotta be a distraction, bro, for real.
They them all over now. Buying crates. Whoever got stock in crates, I know y'all got a little couple dollars right now. For real, they buying crates.
That's a whole nother hustle.
That's why they wasting their fucking money.
Whole nother hustle.
Stocks right now.
Then I seen somebody talk about the crate challenge got gentrified. Like, man, listen, man. Stop associating us black people with the boiled dumb shit. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't, that shit don't belong to us. It's fucking crates that's getting walked up. That shit don't belong to us. Like, what is wrong with these people, man? Like,
they
be tripping.
Having mad crates though. Some of the stores be like, they be having they like milk crates still, basically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But like, bro, that shit don't belong to us. Like, we don't. That shit dumb as hell. I mean, couple niggas, if you can do it, you can do it. But man, what's the benefit of it? Oh, I made it over the crate. I mean, I know that one chick got a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? The one boy now, he a meme. He was rolling a blunt.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But all the people that done fell, the nigga broke his leg, snapped his fucking leg in half. The one chick then they was dead.
You seen the dude arrest a little baby, bro?
Nah, what happened?
Bro, the baby, I got it on my page, I posted, right? The baby climbing on the joint. He, hurry up. She ain't up like one, bro. She got on the other one and the top one, and that shit was like.
They got a baby doing that shit?
A baby.
My page,
bro. It's the last days.
Go to my IG page.
What am I saying? It's the last days.
Go to my IG page, bro. Go to my IG page, bro.
These motherfuckers is crazy.
That's cool. Hey, look. Did you hear about that HIV vaccine shot?
What?
Yeah, I'll be doing some research. They got an HIV vaccine shot. I ain't have my research like I was supposed to, but y'all can research it on your own. You feel what I'm saying? I heard it on the Breakfast Club. Y'all want to get more information. When I was listening to Flame Monroe, the actor, he was on the Breakfast Club. I'm saying.
Okay, yeah, I know who you're talking about. Him.
He talked about it during his interview. Like Angelique talked about it. If I want to do your research, I ain't really researched about it, but that's what I heard is a vaccine.
Also, they testing it on him.
No, he ain't taking that. I bet he can't take the COVID shot because of his his stuff he got the what's name is them gelatin, what's the you know back in the day they used to bring the implants and stuff. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
he got all them implants in his body. So what he was explaining is, there's no way I could put that shot in his body because of what he already got going on. Because he already got a lot going on in his body from he had these things for so long and he had no problem. But he said if he was to put that in his body, and if they both connect, and if a negative, if it ain't a positive, it's a negative, he could die. You feel going with it? And like he broke it down. Like I could go look at the joint because he really explained why he against it because he already got a lot going on from him having to do so much to his body. You feel going with it? And that was a situation right there where he had
Then he HIV positive too, so he got a lot going on.
he HIV positive.
You talking about the dude that had the with a tuxedo jacket with the skirt or whatever one year?
I don't know.
The dark skinned dude.
No, he not
Yeah,
dark.
they got that nigga playing fucking.
I mean, he ain't dark like dark, but he darker than me.
They got that nigga playing fucking the fairy godmother and the Cinderella.
Right, that guy.
Watching that shit.
He HIV positive.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, he started talking about it.
He ain't saying nothing on that joint. I ain't hear him say nothing about it.
He HIV positive.
I think that's why she had brought that vaccine up, but he kind of like
probably because he just came out saying that
Hey yo, I didn't mean to cut y'all off, but I just seen the joint on your Instagram where it got the dude say, yo, you need to have her walk on the inside and not the outside, right?
Yeah.
Now let me tell you something funny. That's only true depending on where you walking. Cause if you walking in the fucking hood and there's a bunch of niggas sitting on the step, you gotta switch to the inside. So
cool, man. All right, Mr. Difficult.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
You always make some shit difficult.
That ain't difficult. You gotta be aware of your surroundings.
He was walking out you to show you like, yo, bro, you kind of want to walk on the outside to let her walk on the inside. That's
okay.
Bro, like, come on, bro. Like, that's all I was saying. You always want to.
No, I'm just saying.
Go there.
You walking down the street.
I am.
A bunch of niggas sitting on the step. Then you need to be on the inside.
Go to his TikTok and tell him like, yo, bro, that shit cool, bro. In the hood, bro. Say that on his TikTok. We waiting.
I don't got TikTok.
Oh, all right. Well, we can't say nothing to that. Cool.
I'm saying to the people that are listening to us. Walking down the street, and a bunch of niggas on your left. You need to be on her. You need to be on her left. So,
first and foremost, a bunch of niggas nowhere right now. So what are you?
There's always a bunch of niggas in the hood. We talk about,
bro.
That's where they doing the crate challenge. You walking past the crate challenge, make sure you're on her inside.
So you gonna block her from watching the crate challenge? Now you hating?
Yep. Fuck it. Yep. That's what, man. That's what you gotta do. You gotta protect her.
You see the joint with the baby core?
Oh, I ain't get to that part yet. I might have go all the way back.
No, it's on my page.
Oh, all right.
These little flies killing me on here.
Them shit is everywhere.
Yeah, I was doing shit, but I had looked up the joint AZT. That was a shot they gave people back in the day to kill AIDS. But you feel what I'm saying? It was from the Ronald Reagan, Oliver North, when they was fighting back in the day for the arm race. Back in the day, they was giving out the AZT as it was a shot to kill AIDS, but it was killing people. You feel I'm going with it? So it was supposed to be killing the virus, but it was killing like they organs and stuff inside their body. So it was everything in their body. Like I was looking up that shit too. That shit crazy, but it's back then. It's so far back, and I think Westlake had let him out. I think our old president let one of them out. You know what I mean? So it's real out here, bro. Like it's a lot of things out here that people go through that people don't talk about. You feel I'm going and it get like shoved under the rug. You feel what I'm saying? Like because bring it up.
You talking about the baby in somebody's kitchen?
Yeah, that shit right there.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. Boy, girl, she done hurt herself and everything.
You can
all these people, man.
Hey, Hey, cool, that's crazy right there, bro. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, they drawn.
You can't share it.
Uh, we can. We're gonna. I can share it.
I'm still not sure. Yeah, but you know that's basically what it's about, man. Like it's called the AZT. It's a shot they used to give out back in the '80s. Back then, like you feel what I'm saying. That's how it just it's deep, man. Like this the bone with the baby. He was rushing her right here, man. He rushing her. He like, yo, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, just so he get on the IG. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this
She
shit.
done probably bust her damn mouth.
God,
Yeah,
man.
tripping.
That don't make no sense, man. This shit crazy right here, man.
Yeah, you gotta be careful when you
You,
posting certain shit too, man.
he like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, just so he could get it in time. And look at this shit right here. Look at this shit, man.
Right.
Yeah, you can kill it. Go. Yeah, you can take it off. Cool. Damn,
That boy tripping. He
but
tripping.
man, football coming up, man. Oh, my man Jarrell, got a podcast. He do sports. He was on before us. Core. I was on his joint. I told him I got somebody I want to bring to his joint. So he, I guess next time he do a show, we're gonna try to go fuck with his show and see what. Cause he talk about all sports. I know that's right up your alley and shit. So, yeah, man, I just want to give people shout outs, man. That's all we do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we just sound love. I got some other people that's supposed to be coming up with some podcasts. I don't know if it's serious yet, so I don't want to, like, put it out there yet. You know, that's what we doing, man. We here to learn, get y'all dope information, and make this shit fun. You feel what I'm saying? I trust self. You know what I mean? We got Sheena in the car. I don't know what she doing.
Yo, before you go, yo, hold up.
I'm right here.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm just giving out the shout out.
Naka, we were talking about the Rich Paul shit, right?
Oh, early. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, we were talking about Rich Paul and Nerlens suing him for.
Oh yeah, hold
million.
on. Before you said it, my bad call. Let's give a shout out to my man. Hey, his name Anthony White. He in Charlotte. He sell plates every week. You can tag him in his name right there up on the page right there.
Right.
He sell plates. Hey, if you're in the Charlotte area, man, fuck with my man, yo. Like he got some good food. And, you know that's what we do, man. I forgot all about that. My bad, bro. We're good. My bad.
When I hear Charlotte, definitely gonna grab something from me. But yo, I was talking about Rich Paul. So Nolan knew I was suing him for $60 million, right? He said, yo, he don't do a good job of representing middle tier clients, like dude that's not superstars in the NBA.
Yeah.
So he the agent. So now he Nolan's had an agent, right? He got offered 4 years, $70 million. So at Ben Simmons' birthday party, Rich Paul slides up on Nerlens and telling him like, yo,
y'all sure there's no mother bags outside.
You know we can hear you, right?
We not the kids. So Nerlens like, so he slide up on Nerlens, telling you I can get you $100 million man. Let me represent you. I'll get you the bag, $100 million. All right. Nerlens end up firing his agent, signing a 1 year deal because that's the advice Rich Paul given. He signed that deal. He tear a ligament in his thumb the next season. Missed 40-some games. Never get another contract offer like that.
Who fault was that though? He got hurt.
Hold on. Let me finish. Hold on. Wait. Let me finish. So look. Now, what is coming out is over the. So he was Nerlens' agent for like another 2 to 3 years, right? Nerlens kept signing 1 year deals. Over the course of those 2 to 3 years, it was other teams that was trying to offer him money. Like, all right, 10 million here, 10 million, 10 million, you know what I mean, 20 million for 2 years, 10 million, 30 million for 3 years. You know what I'm saying? It was other teams that was offering him money or whatever they was trying to give him. Even when they were trying to do a 1 year deal, it was always more than what Rich Paul signed it, with the contract Rich Paul signed him to. Like, so basically Rich Paul was not taking phone calls from certain teams. So you got Chicago, you got Cleveland, and you got the Sixers that I know for a fact. You know what I mean? Well, I know Cleveland and the Sixers for a fact. I'm not sure if it was Chicago, but though
So
you got
so you mad because you
no.
mad because he come to the Sixers. That's why you
I'm
mad.
just saying. I ain't mad.
That's why you
He
mad,
was already on the Sixers. We traded his ass because we had JoJo.
So
What I'm saying is, if you an agent, right? Hold on. If you an agent, you supposed to maximize your client earning potential. Not keep having these niggas sign 1 year
he
deals.
didn't know he was gonna get hurt, bro. That wasn't his fault.
He didn't. But also, why are you turning down phone calls,
bro? What phone call he turned down, Cole?
He turned down the Sixers. He turned down Cleveland.
He turned down the Sixers when after he got hurt.
After he got hurt,
I'm with you.
Right? The next, so Nerlens was signing 1 year deals every year since he got hurt. He had teams offering him multi-year contracts worth more than, worth more than mid-level exception, $5 million, $4 million. Rich Paul wasn't taking those calls. Why are you not taking them calls? You his agent. It's your job to take them calls.
It wasn't enough money, bro.
What you mean?
It wasn't enough money. It's probably I ain't trying to be.
I'm gonna keep signing 1 year deals for $4 and $5 million, but you're not gonna tell me about the teams trying to offer me $10 million.
But you said, all right. So you just said it. He's signing deals $4 or $5 million for 1 year. What's wrong? What's wrong?
There was teams offering me $10 million
for 1 year.
Possibly. At least
no, you can't do that.
Don't do that. A year.
Don't do that. Don't say possibly, bro. It's not a yes or no.
So look, hold on. OKC, right? No, the Sixers I know was offering them $10 million a year. Now, I don't know if they wanted them for 1 year, 2 years, or 3 years. You feel me? But they were trying to pay the man $10 million a year.
Why would you go to the Sixers?
Well, how would I know where to go to if the nigga not taking no calls? You work for me. You gotta let me know what teams are offering what.
Why would you go to the Sixers and I just got John Wall out of there? It's not a good place right now. It's not a good place for him.
The Sixers, we talking about not the Wizards, we talking about the Sixers.
You hear what I'm saying? You say he a big man, right? When he gonna play?
Yeah, he a backup.
When he gonna play?
Man. He's a backup.
He don't want to back up. He want to start.
Why? Have you given him the opportunity to choose for himself? You work for him. He don't work for you.
No, I work for you, and that's my job to make sure you get good deals. Fact. So that's my job.
But it's your job to tell me what's being offered. You don't know if he come to. All right, let's say instead. All right, look, think about this, right? You keep making this nigga play for OKC for 2 straight years on 1 year deals, right? A team that is not going to the playoffs, right? So I'm in OKC, they fucking trash. But if I could go to a playoff team and show out in the playoffs, then I can get paid. We all know that. You show out the Sixers is a playoff team.
Like I'm saying, Mr. Difficult,
it's
you
not
feel
about
some
the
type
Sixers.
of way. You
got another player, right? Hold on.
You're mad. You're mad because they come to Sixers. That's it, bro.
Norris Cole, right?
You is mad. You sound like it right now. You mad.
What's their name? Norris Cole offered 3 years by the Pelicans, right?
Are we talking about?
He said, "No, we want 4 years." But Norris Cole didn't never know about the 3 year deal, so he made Norris Cole sign a 1 year deal.
Core, I understand that, Core. We can't talk about nobody else's deal, bro. Look, you said, hold on. I'm gonna say what you, because you going everywhere. I'm trying to get where you was at the first time. You said why he not answering the phones for these people. I'm your agent. Right. It's not I don't have to tell you everybody that called if it's not worth it.
Yes, you
bro.
do. Yes, you do.
That's my job.
You work for me. No. You work for me. I don't work for you. Everybody that fucking pick up that line and offer me $10 million, $20 million, you need to tell me what they offer you.
Well, I gotta take, bro.
Dog, even when the nigga signed with the Knicks, even when the nigga signed with the Knicks, right? Even when the nigga signed with the Knicks, right? They couldn't even get in contact with Rich Paul. See, look, you gotta understand. It's a battle going on.
Boy, it's mad because when Sixers caught this nigga, And
No,
when the Sixers called them,
before I
he
even
answered.
knew about the
That's
Sixers
why you
calling,
mad at this shit, bro. It's a
before I
personal
even knew
issue,
about
bro.
the Sixers calling the nigga, y'all thought that shit
Bro,
was
it's a
fire.
personal issue you
Cause
have.
I've heard, yo, the nigga Demar's twin signed with the nigga for 1 year and then bounced and said, yo, nigga, you know what I mean? It's rumblings going on about them not treating they lower tier clients good. Now you a big client, you Ben Simmons, Trey Young, Anthony Davis, LeBron, you fucking good. You a rookie, you good. Cause rookies all get the same fucking money. But if you anybody trying to get some middle level money, he probably ain't the guy for you.
Bro, you just say he got hurt, Core.
Dog. So let me ask you this, right? He told the nigga, I could get you 100 million, or you worth 100 million when he had a 70 million on the table. Who the fuck gonna tell you? No, don't sign that $70 million deal. Nigga, you couldn't even give me fucking 10 million. You made me sign a 1 year, $4 million deal in hopes that I get 100 million next year. Come on, man. He tore his ligament in his thumb.
Yeah, man.
But even after that, he still didn't, do right by him. The Mars twin bounced on him immediately. It's other dudes that's bouncing, lower tier clients that's bouncing. We're gonna figure it's gonna come out. There's a war going on between Clutch and CAA. Now CAA got niggas like Kevin Durant, Leon Rose, who the Knicks president and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Creative Arts Agency. That's CAA. And then Clutch is Rich Paul. You know what I mean? So
but this is what I'm saying.
It's a lot of inside shit going on, man.
But you didn't give Rich Paul a chance to speak, bro. Like you just going at him.
Don't get it. What you mean? I don't give him a chance to speak. Oh, fuck is that supposed to mean?
You don't give him a chance to speak out. Why he didn't take the deals?
Nigga. So what are you gonna say? I didn't answer the phone. Nobody want to hear that shit. I didn't answer the phone. Bro, come on, man. You gotta answer the phone.
What call? Hold on. Which call are you talking about? The Sixers
Talking
call?
about Cleveland. We don't even know what Cleveland offered. Cleveland could have offered a lot of money. He don't know. Nigga wasn't taking calls from certain teams.
Cause they probably was some bullshit.
How you know if you never took the call? Cause
I know them people. I done dealt with these people, bro.
Nah, you ain't dealt with them people, bro.
What you just say? We talking about Rich? How did he done negotiate man contract probably with them? They probably had listen. He probably put out a package. Let's keep it real. I don't know. We don't know what he did, what happened. So I don't know what agents really do. They put out I think they do a portfolio and they send it out, right? They send a portfolio out. Boom, 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 boom. They send them out the chain, right or wrong. And they probably put the prices, boom, boom, boom. They got all that shit. I don't know. I'm just telling you. I'm just thinking if you want to get some stacks from somebody. So they probably offered them, and it probably was a bullshit offer. And Rich Paul probably like y'all playing. He probably want to fuck around with the offer.
Bro, the lawsuit is saying that the nigga wasn't fielding calls.
Put a lawsuit up.
I can't read the whole damn lawsuit.
You don't I said pull it up. You ain't gotta read the lawsuit. I want to you just pull it up for the people. Like we can pull it up for them. Like you know what I mean? For the people that's watching, people that ain't as listening can't see it, but he got a lawsuit. We about to show the lawsuit because the court mad because they missed that 76ers call.
He missed a lot of calls. Cleveland, a lot of calls.
So who else he did wrong?
Did the Mars twins wrong?
What'd he do to him, Cole?
I don't know. I forgot what Marquis said, but he bounced after 1 year with that nigga. He just basically didn't give him a good deal. So he bounced.
Like what kind
Mars
of deal?
twins to fuck you up, so
he ain't gonna fuck him, Rich Paul up. I'm gonna fuck with what you talking about. He ain't gonna fuck Rich Paul up. I bet you that one. I bet you we can I put my money on my mouth on that one. I bet they won't touch that little nigga. I bet you that. But they'll never touch NBA again. Neither one of them. They'll never see a team.
You can sign with CAA. You don't gotta sign with that nigga. You
touch him, you go overseas, get your ass from in the NBA. Won't be in the NBA no more. Touch Rich Paul you want. Stop playing,
paperwork ain't come out yet.
Yeah, y'all just killing this man, man. That man ain't do nothing wrong to nobody, bro. He just doing his job,
the
bro.
paperwork ain't come out yet, but you know. Even look, all right, look, it say in the joint, right, in the article, right? It say, well, let me share the screen. Bullshit.
You don't like Rich Paul either? They say he fucked old boy over.
It said eventually Noel said that he contemplated terminating his representation relationship with Clutch Sports. However, he was persuaded by Lucas Newton of the company that they were working on a 3-year deal with the Thunder that should compensate Noel to the tune of 7 to 10 million annually. Noel decided to stay. What happened? 1-year deal for $5 million. Bro, he was shitting on this nigga, bro. Come on, man. Look, it said what? The Houston Rockets and Los Angeles Clippers wanted to discuss opportunities. Come on, man. And they ended up with 1-year deals.
He mad because old boy kept getting 1-year deals for $5 million. Core mad because he ain't take that $10 million deal with the Sixers. He don't even know what the Sixers offering him. Sixers probably offering him some bullshit. He just mad. He mad. Is it Sixers? Is it Sixers?
Where got nothing to do with the Sixers?
What's his name again, Core?
Nerlens. We already had the nigga, bro. We got rid of the nigga.
Yeah. He on the Knicks. He on the Knicks now?
Yeah, he on the Knicks now.
So he good now, right?
He signed a 3-year, $32 million deal this offseason. After all them 1-year deals, he could have been had that money.
Yeah. But that's what Core's saying. They just saying old boy was holding him back. But Core mad because
he wasn't taking calls, Mike. You got to read the article. He wasn't taking
people.
calls from certain teams.
Maybe he told them he didn't want to go there.
No, but that's the beef now.
That's the
they said they ain't know about it.
Look, what it said right here. Hold on, let me read this shit.
They said Noel ain't know about the he was turning down calls. He wasn't answering the call.
Right.
So they saying they got a lawsuit against him now.
Oh, okay.
Now remind you, Rich Paul tried to sue this nigga first. He filed a grievance with the Player Association because Nerlens was like, I guess he's like, fuck you, nigga, you ain't getting that 200,000, your 4% from them deals I signed. So Rich Paul signed a grievance with the Player Association for the 200K. So Nerlens came back and sued him.
Yo, this dude crazy, yo, man. This dude crazy, bro.
Man, we gotta figure out what's going on, man. You can't be doing that shit, dog.
He said, look at the third paragraph.
The third paragraph. What about the 7? What about the third paragraph?
That's what D said. He said, look at the third paragraph.
And about the birthday party. Ray could have signed a $70 million deal, bro. The nigga ended up signing fucking a 1-year deal for $4 million. You put that connects. Me injuring my thumb shouldn't matter. It's just a fucking thumb.
So he got 32 million for 3 years.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. I ain't trying to talk on I don't know the real specifics of this shit. But I remember when Flip had his contract shit, right?
I was gonna say that. Well,
he turned down that bread. He turned down the first round of money, right?
That 10 mil. That 10 mil, he turned it down.
And then he never could get
it was
a deal.
20 mil, right?
Get that deal, yeah.
Wasn't it 20 mil?
Yeah.
It was 20 million turned down.
The deal after that again. You know what I mean? Because you fired your agent and you went with this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And
they had
now,
to still go to the same team.
Right. But now, you know what I'm saying? When
money.
you fire your agent, you know what I'm saying?
They gave the money to Ben Wallace.
Become tricky. Not Ben Wallace, they gave it to Rodney Stuckey.
But they had gave Ben Wallace some of that money too, because he ended up staying and they gave him more money.
But yeah, so it's like, right, not in the middle of a $70 million deal. You gonna tell the nigga don't sign the shit and only sign for $4 million. Come on, bro. Let that man get that fucking money. You come get him after that or something. Well, you being greedy because you want some of that bread.
It's all right, cool. You good now.
We got knowledge. I'm on your side, brother.
He good now, bro. He got that 32.
Yeah.
Cole be mad when niggas don't want to come to the Sixers, bro.
Yeah, man, ain't about the Sixers, man. You put it. Like, why would you tell that man not to sign a $70 million deal? Unless you know for sure you can get that man $100 million. And everybody got hurt. The nigga didn't tear his fucking ankle up. He didn't tear his knee up. The nigga fucking tore his thumb ligament. That's a fucking thumb.
That's his shot.
He don't shoot. All he do is block shots and dunk. And play defense. He don't need to shoot. That's what I'm saying. Like, that nigga don't shoot. He ain't.
So how much was it? How much was the $7 million? How much was that?
That's how many years? $17.5 million a year. $70 million for 4 years.
Who was offering him that?
Dollars.
He turned it down.
Yeah, at the request or the information that he got from Rich Paul was to turn it down. Signed a 1-year deal, and I'm gonna get you, like you said, he got a history of mismanagement. I'm gonna get you $100 million, and the nigga end up signing 3 1-year deals after that, bro. That shit is insane.
So basically, I mean, I don't know what to say, man.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for them little niggas.
If
you a big time client, yeah.
Yeah, you fucking crazy little. What?
Nah, if you're a big time client though, like I sign with the nigga because he gonna get you the bag. It's easy. But if you're not a big time client, he don't have a good reputation in the league like that.
He can't get Ben Simmons out there.
Ben Simmons, man, listen, that shit something different. That ain't got nothing to do with signing contract. That's all about game.
Not his game.
Which one want to get Ben Simmons out of there?
But you want to say he can't get him out of there.
He the one probably fucking shit up. Probably tell you don't work on your game. You need to get his listen.
He got Ben that bag over there.
Ben got himself the bag. That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God, Ben!
He was the number one pick. You don't need Rich Paul. Come on, man.
So you didn't watch that documentary?
Bro, you don't need Rich Paul.
You watched the documentary?
Ben Simmons' godfather was the
Did you watch that documentary?
Hold up, time out. Ben Simmons' dad, right? And Ben Simmons' dad and used to be coached by the Sixers coach, right? Ben Simmons' godfather was his college coach. Ben Simmons was always going to the league. He didn't even need Rich Paul.
It wasn't difficult enough today for him. It was smooth. He just had to make this
shit. What
the
fuck are you talking about, nigga?
Oh, he heard you go.
Yeah, I hear him. I heard that nigga. He talking about what he talking about. What the fuck is he talking about?
He said, "What do you say?" He said, "You making no sense." What you just said? What you just say, Cole? I hear you.
Rich Paul never. He didn't need. Ben Simmons don't need Rich Paul to get him the bag. It's easy.
Beat him up with a big contract. That wasn't a rookie contract. He renewed.
It's Ben Simmons. We told you was the number one pick. You act like
he still wasn't shooting no shots. He still ain't shooting no shots back then, bro. He still got in the bag, bro.
Bro, are you not listening to what I'm saying? His father used to play for Brett Brown, our old coach, Ben Simmons' coach up until last year.
So you saying Ben Simmons got no, bro?
He already was.
I seen it. I heard about that. Yeah.
Like,
they ain't had no good, bro.
Trae Young don't need Rich Paul. Anthony Davis didn't need Rich Paul.
So
bro.
why Doc can get his son the bag?
Doc's son get a bag every time. We talk. He
what bag he got?
What bag he got? He get what he worth.
Oh, now he get what he worth. But you just said that. Since his father was cahoots with the other dude, he got an extra bag. Come on, Cole. What's up?
I say he never needed this nigga. It wasn't like he did nothing special for Ben Simmons.
What you did? You got the bag.
So D said age don't get you the bag when you're an all-star.
They don't.
All right, you right, D. But when he signed that next deal, he was not scoring. He wasn't no scoring no point. He still was doing that same shit he's doing now, and still got the bag because of his agent now.
Not because of his
In the
agent,
beginning,
bro,
it was
because of his
him,
game.
but then his agent helped him keep that bag because whatever he negotiated,
Bro,
and
he
it
could
didn't
have
work
signed.
out.
Anybody would have got him that bag, bro. Any agent would have got that money. It's not. Any agent would have got him that money, bro.
Right now, any agent would have got him money, but the agent though, thank you.
MB got you see MB contract with no agent. MB just signed $200 million with no agent, bro.
You said it. I didn't say it. You said the agent
MB just signed $200 million with no agent.
You said who?
Joel MB just signed a contract extension for $200 million with no agent.
Okay.
Tobias Harris' dad got that nigga $180 million. You couldn't get Nerlens more than $5 million a year?
It depends on your place.
Nah, that's some bullshit. You weren't taking certain cars from certain teams.
Who, Ray Allen?
What you say about Ray Allen?
Ray Allen never had an agent.
He always got the bag. Cause he's a fucking superstar.
So why he ain't be his own agent then? Since he was so much of a superstar.
Right, that some niggas
he on the same team.
Hold on. He on the same team. Why he did what he did? That's not. I can't speak for that. Why he didn't do that? I don't know why he did that shit. Maybe that's not what he comfortable doing. Some niggas is comfortable doing certain shit. Some niggas ain't. That nigga ain't comfortable shooting threes. He ain't confident.
Maybe that's why he's trying to know that. He's a good agent.
Right, come on. He's a good agent for big time players. Like I said, if you're a big time player where you really ain't gotta do shit but say
that's any agent, Cole. That's not just him. That's any agent. That's any agent, bro. That's not just him, bro. That's any agent.
What you mean as any agent?
Any agent like
the big time player the bag.
They be fighting to get the bag because they know they're gonna get the bag, so they just be fighting for it. So
yeah, they do. So you don't need. So he signed with him because that's who he wanted to sign with. He didn't have to. That shit wouldn't have made a difference in his career.
Yeah, you're right. See,
front office ain't the same.
What happened?
D said certain teams will talk to you without agent.
A middle level player, they probably won't. But NBA didn't need no agent.
They say certain teams won't talk to you without agent.
It depends on your system, man. It depends on what team you on, how much money they got available, shit like that. Motherfucker went got Mike Conley with $30 million a year. He ain't never been to an All-Star game.
Bro, Mike Conley fucking dad. Mike Conley dad is an Olympian. Mike Conley been bred for this shit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, Mike Conley dad is an Olympian. Mike Conley dad been building this shit up from the beginning. And Mike Conley got paid when the salary cap jumped way up there. He was at the right place.
$30 million.
Mike Conley dad is an Olympian. Mike Conley dad is an Olympian, right? He's been in the sports world. He know what he's doing.
That's what I'm saying. That don't have nothing to do with you being a good player, bro. Like your parents, though. I get what you're saying, though.
His dad is his agent. What I'm saying is, it's like he got good representation.
All right, I can go with that one. That's a good one. I didn't know you was going with that. You know what I mean? You start talking about dad was Olympian and all that shit. See how you got Mr. Difficult to get this shit right? See how we did? How I understood that? That was a good one right there. I can't say that with that one. That was good. See?
It don't matter what you. It don't matter what you worth. It's what they can get you.
New York, LA.
He wouldn't have got that nowhere else.
But he don't play for New York. He played for Memphis, right?
No. But what he's saying is he wouldn't have got that nowhere else.
Nowhere.
They wouldn't have gave him that bet.
Nowhere.
Had the nigga played for New York and LA, probably would have been an all-star. We don't know.
Nowhere.
Nah, listen. You got it.
money to give out.
He said Mike Conley didn't get paid. D said Mike Conley didn't get paid until the end of his career. After played his career there, Grizzly Les looked out.
They did look out for him. But like
But is he worth 30 million though? He never went to the All-Star game. 30 mil.
Bro, that's what they felt he was worth it. He was taking them niggas to the playoffs.
I'm saying with another nigga.
He was taking them niggas to the playoffs. They started point guard.
They got 30 million.
I can go with
Bro,
that.
Chandler Parsons got $100 million contract, bro. Come on.
Who?
Chandler Parsons. We talking about a nigga ain't worth no money. We know that nigga wasn't worth that $100 million.
I don't know who gave him that.
Dollars gave him that shit. And the nigga ain't played no fucking ain't play shit.
They say Mike Conley was the only consistent person.
He played like fucking. He probably played like 100 games after he signed that $100 million contract, bro.
Well, Cuban had it.
So he had his-
Cuban had it to blow.
He ain't give a fuck with that 100 he gave him. He made half of that back though,
Yeah.
bro.
man,
Off
Mike
jersey.
Conley- Well, the NBA, Matt, you gotta think NBA salaries is fucking crazy compared to their salary cap is like $130, $140. Man, no, salary cap like $150 right now. There's only fucking 14 players on the team. You know what I mean? 15 players on the team. Come on, the fucking with Golden State about to spend like $350 million for their fucking team. Steph getting 50, Clay getting like 20 something, Draymond getting like a dub. Right, they NBA got the bread.
I know they got the bread. We ain't saying they ain't got the bread. We just talking about how they getting how he get that much bread.
Ball out there getting niggas that bag because NBA got the bread.
Right, he only getting superstar that bag. If you ain't a superstar, he ain't getting you the bag.
Oh, man, you don't even know who on this roster.
I do know on his roster. I just told you, got Anthony Davis, Trae Young. The least that he got Miles Bridges. Where his bag at? Fucking I think Miles Bridges should be coming up on the contract. He got Tyrese Maxey. He had the young boy Kai Jones. He supposed to have Kai Jones. I don't know what he done. You got Jericho Sims. You got LeBron. You got Ben Simmons. You got fucking Caldwell Pope. But he lost a couple people too. You're gonna look up on Draft Express
People every day.
on Real GM.
They gave Oda Porter that 124 million. Oda Porter that 124 million. Who his agent?
I don't know who that nigga agent was.
Rich Paul.
Whatever, nigga.
He ain't no superstar.
Nah, but they got him and they got the
They
dude.
got Lonzo Ball. They got Darius Baisley, Eric Bledsoe, Brandon Boston, Miles Bridges, Elijah Brown, Caldwell Pope, Jordan Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson just got the bag.
He was 6th man of the year too.
He just got the bag.
6th man of the year. Should be starting, but you know he played the same position as Don. So that's what I'm saying. Like these niggas that don't need a big push.
To your talent, your game.
They come across.
They don't need a big push.
Money. What other age they gonna get under them?
Bro, what? Hold up. Why didn't give Montrez the bag? Montrez won 6th man of the year. Why he didn't get the bag?
Montrez got the bag.
They gave my
He didn't get the bag.
Yeah, he did. He got what he's worth.
Bro, come on. Montrez is worth more than fucking $9 million.
What?
What you mean? He won.
That's not.
Yeah, like that's a little bit of
That's a little bit of change, bro.
$9 a year.
You pushing the money up too high, Core.
I'm not pushing the money up, bro. This nigga in the league getting,
You pushing the money up too high.
bro. I get.
For the 2-year deal, but then they 20
Cool.
He was 6th man of the year.
Out of here.
So was Lou Williams.
Huh?
So was Lou Williams.
Lou Williams is saying, right?
Oh, who's the best man of the year? A couple times.
He definitely did win that shit like twice.
He got like the same money as Montez.
Montrez is what is only what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years in the league. He only 26. How old is
He got,
Trez?
he got that bad. Bad crazy.
27. Bro,
Got
he
that
should have got a
bad.
crazy deal, bro.
Got that bad.
Montrez should have been better.
What deal, Core?
The contract he signed with the Lakers.
Stop, Core.
They got a new one that's coming out. There you go.
Man. Oh, I said a shout out to Eddie, man. Rest in peace, homie. It was a home invasion last night and up this way, man. Send your blessings to your kids and your baby mother, man, and your fam. It's crazy. It's crazy out here, man. You gotta be careful.
Bro, ain't no telling what them other teams are offering Montrez, bro. He probably could have got more money to stay with the Clippers. But rest in peace to Eddie, though, man. Yo, son. What's up, son?
Yo, bullshit, that's crazy.
That's crazy. Rest in peace to Eddie.
Me and Kay had a conversation about it earlier and shit. They running. That shit was crazy. That shit wild. But, you know, man, we're going to salute to everybody, man. You know, I got to take these kids home, man. Isaiah Thomas back on the Lakers.
That's good shit. I fuck with Isaiah Thomas.
Oh, he was out the league, right? For a minute, right?
Yeah, I'm glad he's healthy.
He fucked with LeBron heavy. That's why he over there.
Like 90 in the summer league game.
90? And what's summer league?
81.
81?
In the Seattle Summer League joint. I think Jamal Crawford joint. Yeah, I fuck with Isaiah Thomas. I'm glad he in the league. Cause he should have never. Well, he was hurt, so.
That sister fucked him up, bro.
That was his hip. He fucked his hip up, and Boston ran him into the ground. Dirty ass Danny.
That's why I say they mentally drug him after that. Drug him down.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna rebirth him.
Yeah, they're gonna win a chip. They're really gonna win a chip.
They're gonna be better than Philly.
Yeah.
He said, bet they be better than Philly.
Bruh, come on, man. Even if we bring Ben back, y'all ain't gonna be better than us. I don't give a fuck. Them niggas is trash. Fucking Lakers is trash.
Get a chip, nigga.
We will get a chip. We gonna get a chip when EB there. Don't worry about that.
Hey, look, peep this, right?
Y'all got the bubble. Y'all got the bubble chip.
I'm about to kill Court. I'm
I'm
about to kill Court. Without Ben, I don't think y'all gonna play the same.
If we get somebody good in return, I'm fine.
Y'all not gonna get that same run without Ben, bro. Ben was a real factor to that run. He just couldn't shoot.
As long as we get somebody that can play some good defense and can shoot, I'm fine. Cause maybe we'll be better without him. You never know.
We coming to see everybody this year. The Bulls coming through. We coming through this year.
Y'all look like y'all coming through.
Yeah, we coming through. Don't do us like that. We ain't hating on nobody, bro. We ain't hating on nobody. We just sitting like low, giving out that bag, giving that bag out. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you, the sleeper team in the East is Washington.
Is who?
Washington.
Sleeper to do what? Make the playoffs? They made the playoffs last year.
Last year.
So you think Washington gonna do something?
Tougher this year.
Yeah, Washington ain't doing shit. How you could have said Miami? I would have been all right. You could at least say Chicago or Miami, not Washington.
A lot of shit, bro.
No, I know. I see them. They got a little squad though.
Bradley, Bill, all them niggas still playing.
They got a little squad though. They got a little squad though. I ain't gonna front.
Hachimura.
Yes, sir.
He all right.
They got the white boy that shoot like hell.
Hey, that white boy, he ain't clutch.
Let's talk about them Giants though.
The coach said Saquon need to get contact before he can play.
Talk about them
Keep
Giants.
telling y'all coach is the worst enemy.
Oh, And he said no football talk. The Eagles suck.
No, we not.
Yeah, y'all second team is trash. So I know y'all first team is.
No, we got. Yo, listen.
You like that shit, like my Rob? That second team is
after the
trash,
season,
so I
right?
know your first team
Listen,
is
after
ass.
the season
And then
over,
I be coming through with my bird, and I be flying.
look,
over
after
the
the season
bag.
over, right? They're gonna be like, damn, I don't know who got the best wide receivers, the Titans or the Eagles. Just remember
You heard
that,
my
though.
rap?
Hey,
You
yo,
heard my
Mike,
rap?
if the
trying
Titans
to-
don't win the Super
you
Bowl,
trying to
I
talk
don't
me,
want to
man.
hear shit.
You
If
said
the
what?
Titans don't win the Super Bowl, I don't want to hear shit. Y'all got AJ
We
Brown,
got
y'all got
two.
Julio,
My man
y'all
got
got
two.
Derrick Henry.
My man got two. Y'all man got nothing. One of y'all
Two.
backup got one. My man got two, bro.
Two what?
We got 2 rings. We good right now.
We talking about the Titans.
Oh, the Titans ain't got shit.
Yeah, if they don't win the Super Bowl this year, I don't want to hear shit.
They're not gonna never win no Super Bowl none year.
They got AJ, they got Julio, they got Derrick Henry.
We
I
probably
don't
gonna
want
be
to hear shit.
we probably gonna be in heaven when motherfucking Titans win this shit. They're gonna be looking down like, damn, Mike. I'm gonna
At the
throw a rock over
crossroads.
that Mike. Like, yo, then y'all finally won, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally won. I'm throwing rocks in the grave. Y'all
Mm.
finally won, bro.
I tell y'all what, we're gonna have a better record combined than the Eagles and Giants.
Fuck no.
Motherfuckers couldn't even get out the loop.
Fuck no. Now our quarterback, both our quarterback. I know my quarterback better than y'all quarterback.
12 wins last year, Corey.
I know my quarterback better than y'all quarterback. I know that.
Well, who? Don't say
Jalen Hurts.
Tannehill.
Jalen Hurts is better than Tannehill.
You gotta get offline right now.
Yeah, I can go. Listen, Jalen Hurts is better than Tannehill.
If you say some dumb shit again.
All right. Jalen Hurts is better than Tannehill. I know that for a fact.
Stop.
Fucking nigga got Derrick Henry and Julio Brown.
Stop.
Come on, man.
Stop what you doing.
Nah. I know my quarterback better than y'all quarterback. I know that. I'm my quarterback.
Last place in that division.
Last place.
That's definitely gonna be in last place.
Crazy. Nah, we fuck around be first and second.
How?
Y'all
That can't beat us, bro.
can't beat the Giants. Who can y'all beat?
That can't beat us.
I can't beat the Giants.
I
Y'all
can't.
gonna be Washington?
Yeah, we're gonna beat Washington.
Oh, y'all gonna beat Dallas?
We can beat Dallas. Now our 3 receivers is tough. Regan, Quez, and Devonta. We got defense. We got defensive line.
Go, I give y'all like 3 games.
Nah,
I
give
give
us
y'all
10. 10.
Y'all get at least 3 games this year.
Now we're getting 10.
I got 6 last year. Oh,
Nah, I think they won like 4.
They got about 4. Y'all get 3 this year.
Yeah, now we get 10 this year.
We're gonna see, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Man, I trust so, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in every week, man.
Football
We got Mr.
season,
Difficult over
week
here.
away.
Had to make it difficult.
For
Yeah.
real.
You got Big Mike in the
Talking
back.
shit.
Big Mike, the ghost speaker. You know what I mean? As we gonna call him the ghost speaker and shit. You know what I mean? But Corey, you ain't got nothing to say to the people.
Man, everybody stay safe and stay happy. That's it. Stay safe, stay happy.
Anything you know, all that information you can find on a lot of information off Breakfast Club, things like that. You know, we not giving out false info, so you know we try to tag in so we can get y'all information to go look up. But you know, we'll see y'all next week, man. Tune in. You know,
thank y'all for watching too, man. I will say that.
Yeah, we can't do it without y'all watching.
Right.
People that
Thank
tune
y'all
in,
for
people
watching.
that speak. You know, I gotta take the kids home. I just I'm out of here.